everyone. Valencia King here with Real Talk Sports. Tonight, our Dallas Mavericks are taking on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, it will definitely be a battle because Cleveland is on a losing streak after losing to Houston in a really close game. And Dallas Mavericks, well, we're on a winning streak. We still only have those 2 wins under our belt, but we're looking to make it number 3 tonight. You guys are looking at Isaiah Thomas warming up. Now, we are ready to see him back on the court, but it just won't be tonight. But you guys know that Isaiah is always about that hashtag, that slow grind. So as soon as he's ready, you know you'll see him dominating the courts once again. Now, what do you think about LeBron? Is he playing good enough for you right now?
Oh, yes, most definitely he is the king and always will be the king.
Dallas Mavs fall to 2-11 as we face the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. Cavs got the win, but what did Carlisle say about the Dallas Mavericks tonight?
Rick Carlisle said minutes are earned. One person that didn't get any burns tonight was Nerlens Noel. Salah Mejri came in the third quarter, had a good run. He said Salah just basically earned the minutes, and that's who he's going to go with moving forward if it's come down to those 2 players.
Real Talk Sports also got a chance to go into the Dallas Mavericks locker room after the loss tonight. They can't sit with this loss too long because they are on a back-to-back as they face Oklahoma City tomorrow.
I think that third quarter is what cost us the game. We let them go on a crazy run, and we dug ourselves in the hole. We never came back out of. It's not so much of trying to show it to anybody. It's just something that we got to do. It's something we got to be about. We got to be real gritty. We got to come in and get the job done on both ends. It was great to play against LeBron James. Unfortunately, we lost the game. So looking forward to tomorrow. Well, we're 2-11 right now. 2-11, 13 games in. Still early in the season. Got a lot of things to learn, but just being up there in crunch time, I think that'll help me grow. Make mistakes and making the right plays. It's all a lesson for me. It's really about me speeding up. Whenever I speed up, it's easy for me to make reads, get into the paint, get my guys open, and we've been feeding off of that.
I think we fought at times, we had some bad stretches, we fought through it again, and we were right there at the end. But the loss is a loss in this league. More the same, they switched a lot again. Got a little stagnant there offensively, forced into some contested shots we don't really want. And then defensively, had a couple mistakes. LeBron found some shooters. Then Kevin Love got hot on the block a little bit. Gave up a couple offensive rebounds. That about sums it up.
And now we're going to move on to the Cleveland Cavaliers side, who got the win tonight, so they moved to 6-7 for their first 13 games.
Just going to the post, being aggressive. I think got them started early. They went with a smaller guy and putting Harrison Barnes on him, so we wanted to take advantage of that matchup, and Kev delivered. I thought he was able to catch and drive because they were putting centers on him. I thought rebounding the basketball, getting into the paint, was very active defensively, and he did a good job on Harrison Barnes of being physical. And he has some open shots he still needs to take. If he's open, you got to shoot those shots and take them in rhythm. Well, they made a good push, made some shots, a couple threes in transition that we wanted to take away. Dirk made a deep one. But I just thought, we had a couple turnovers that led to that. So once we settled down and got into our half-court sets and started to execute, it was better for us. Yeah, we always start the game off, trying to establish Kevin early. And once he was able to get a couple easy ones inside, then he went outside and made shots also. So we went through him a lot tonight. He got a little tired, but we needed it. Every win counts, and even if you are good, you shouldn't take a team lightly. You should always respect your opponent because these are NBA players, and any given night, someone can play well and beat you. So, even if you're playing great or not, you've got to take these teams and you got to respect them. So, this is a good win for us on the road, especially after we've been struggling. But the last 4 games or so, we started to play Cavaliers basketball.
Talk about the intensity you guys had coming out into that third quarter.
We just wanted to move the ball and keep the pressure on them on the defensive end more than anything. Obviously, Dirk is Dirk, but they got a lot of players who kind of new to their system, just like we do, and we just try to, make them do some things that they're not accustomed to doing.
You mentioned getting a win is contagious. How do you guys kind of carry this momentum moving forward?
We got to, whatever it is, we got to bottle it up and take it. There's defense, offense, it's the mindset. So I hope it is contagious. We gotta figure it out.
And you got a chance to talk to LeBron James.
I did. He spoke on Kevin Love, who had 15 big rebounds, and he said that's all Kevin Love do. That's what he do.
We're just very resilient. I think we relied on, just some of our championship habits from the guys that was on the floor, but also just our trying to get back to our mental toughness and figuring out how to win. And that was great tonight. I think defensively we was very in tune with the game plan, and I think that's 2 straight games where defensively we were just in tune, and it resulted in a win for us tonight.
Dennis called you a mentor, and what did you see from Dennis tonight?
The Knicks pass on a really good one, and Dallas got the diamond in the rough. He should be a Knick. It's gonna make some headlines, but he should be a Knick. But Dallas is definitely. I know they're excited that he didn't go there. So he's an unbelievable talent, athleticism. He's very poised to be his age. Can shoot the ball, can penetrate. He's gonna only get better and better with the opportunity that he's given here to play. So Dallas got a good one. I've been known now. I've been with him for so long now, so I've been known as to how his talent level.
Can you tell us a little bit about the legacy of Dirk Nowitzki?
I think it speaks for itself. There's no reason for me to harp on it. I think when you say the name Dirk, he goes by one name. You don't have to say his last name. Everybody knows what he's about, what he's brought to this league, what he's brought to this Mavericks franchise. So there's no reason for me to harp on it. I think his legacy and his name speaks for itself.
Talk about Kevin Love's effort on the rebound end of the floor with 15 rebounds tonight.
I mean, that's what Kev do. It's not a surprise to us, but it was excellent play by him on both sides of the floor. He's crashing the glass, got a tip dunk tonight. He shot the ball well. He's aggressive, and probably the biggest reason why we got this dub tonight. We played a really good 48-minute game as far as our schemes and everything that we wanted to do. So, I'm satisfied with the last 2 performances that we had for sure.
Real Talk Sports got a chance to catch up with former Dallas Maverick and former rookie highlight, Jay Crowder. I got a chance to ask him about how this team is stretched after getting a win on the road, especially down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
Well, if you haven't been paying attention, we've been struggling a little bit. Yeah, it feels good. Winning is contagious. We're aware of that, and hopefully we can just keep the ball going. We take it one game at a time. Coming off a tough game in Houston and coming in here and these guys giving us their best shot. It just feels good to get a road win and just try to get some momentum going.
Well, Jay Crowder, honestly, the whole league is paying attention right now, and you got a chance to hear from his teammate, LeBron James, who is also paying attention to the lack of aggressiveness from Jay.
I did. LeBron basically said he wanted to see that Jay Crowder that he faced all those years while he was in Boston, where he was just going at it. He earned that check.
I just want Jay to be aggressive. When Jay's aggressive, I don't care if he misses 100 straight shots. I want him to be aggressive. When the ball comes to him, look at the rim. And I think tonight, even when he was missing shots, he wasn't as aggressive missing shots. And in the second half, even though he missed shots, he started getting to the paint, getting to the free throw line, exerting himself, and he started to shoot the ball more. So, I want to be the one who kind of stay in his ear, let him know, like, I want the Jay that I had to go against, the last few years when he was in Boston, So, he's still finding his way, and the rest of the guys are still finding their way too, the new guys. So, it's a process.
And outside of LeBron, your head coach is paying attention too.
I just like his toughness, defensively, and he's not shooting the ball extremely, especially well right now. But we know he can shoot the basketball. When we get everyone back, he'll get even easier shots because there's other guys he have to key on and try to take away. So I like what he's giving us, and just got to stay with it.
Shout out to our Real Talk Sports ticket winners for tonight. They had an absolute blast. If you want to be one of our ticket winners, just follow me on social media at I am Valencia King on all social media sites, and you could be at the next Dallas Maverick game.
Last name Watch, first name Smart, so many features, where should I start? Gotta protect the heart, only got one ticker. The watch will let you know if it's slower, if it's quicker. And if you wanna go and always on your feet, it can count the calories from the food you eat. And even as you sleep, it can monitor ya, check your blood pressure, and let you know when it's up. You got a 10 o'clock meeting, set the reminder, which could be seen from the digital screen. You can make a phone call, 4.0 Bluetooth technology installed. You can get it all at the price within a budget. Buy it as a gift and I bet you they gon' love it. Man, woman, or child, it's a technological best friend. It's kinda hard to deny it, so go buy it cause it's setting the trend. I think I've said enough, so I think I'll stop, but I'll leave you 5 words. You gotta get your watch. watch. Yeah, you gotta, you gotta, you gotta get watch.
And speaking of earning minutes, as you can see behind me, Nerlens Noel, who did not get any playing time last night against Cleveland Cavaliers, is out here working on his free throws, working on shots, and really making sure he's warmed up for tonight's game. Now, it's an every-man kind of roster as Rick Carlisle is playing anyone who's able to earn those minutes. So we'll see if Nerlens gets a chance to battle against Steve Adams tonight. Hey everyone, Valencia King here for our halftime fan talk for Real Talk Sports, and I found an authentic Dallas Mavs fan. Of course, hi Miss Destiny. She's a fan of OKC, I understand, but Mr. Jose got the hat and the jersey.
Yes, oh yeah, I'm all right.
Now, I see you got Dirk's jersey. What is it like working in this 20th season, man?
Well, I really don't know what's going to happen. That's a legend, so whatever happens after that, we just got to keep it moving.
I appreciate that. Let me ask you this. What do you think about our rookie, Dennis Smith Jr.? He's kind of explosive for us.
Yeah, I think we just need to get it together, find out who's really going to take over the team, after Dirk leaves. Yeah.
I agree. I think as Mavs fans, we're waiting for that moment and how that transition is going to go. Now, Destiny, I know you're an Oklahoma fan. Do you have a favorite player on the team?
No.
No, just like Thunder?
It's our first game, too.
Oh, it's your first Thunder game? Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't be upset if for your first game the Mavs beat OKC. Is that right, Dad, right?
Yeah, that's right, because every time I've been up here, they've been losing.
Yeah.
So
we're going to try to
win this one.
You guys have it. You heard it here. Thank you for tuning in to our halftime fan talk with an authentic Mavs fan, Jose, and of course the lovely Miss Destiny. Valencia King here with your post-game conversation for Real Talk Sports. But of course, and tonight we're talking about our Dallas Mavericks unfortunately falling on the second night of a back-to-back to Oklahoma City Thunder, #OK3. But tonight they didn't have the full three, as Carmelo Anthony did not play, but we did have 37 points from Paul George, who actually said that was his birthday gift to his teammate Russell Westbrook. Aside from the birthday presents, Paul George says that his team was able to get hands-on on the defensive end tonight.
No, man, we got to be ready for anything. Steven went down, Dakari stepped up, Melo went down. It was a huge contribution from a bunch of guys. Josh stepped up, Jeremy stepped up. We got to be that team. We fortunate to have two other guys that can take the load, but it's even better when we got young guys that can step up and help the team. We as much as we want to Melo out there, especially with how we've been playing, we want to continue on with that chemistry. But at this point, it's great, especially early on, to be able to plug young guys in, and they just fit right in. That's been an adjustment. We've picked up our play coming out of quarters and closing quarters out. So that's where we got to be. We're a team that's day by day, game by game, trying to continue on progressing, and I think we're doing so. Back in Toronto days, I've had good playoff battles against them, and that's what Pat brought, just the toughness, 3-and-D type of guy, and that's what he's brought for us now, especially him moving over and playing the 5 spot, which he's been used to playing the 4. It's been an adjustment, but I think defensively is especially with Steven going down, him stepping in at that backup 5. It's what we're gonna need. We need toughness, and I thought Pat brought it, man. But I thought our weak side helped was as good as it's been. That's one area that I think we started out strong in that area of helping, but then we kind of tailored off, and I thought tonight we were good at coming over early and helping, which is tough for those small guards to finish over us. So I think they deferred from attacking at one point, and we were able to just zone up and keep them out the paint. Banger's Life. It'll be great. It'd be great to go back and play where I started. It'd be make some motions, and it'd sure the place would be split between boos and cheers. So I'm just looking forward to playing in front of that crowd again. For whatever it is, still love Indiana, have love there. So it'll be fun for me to go back and play there.
Billy, I know Russ and PG combined for like 64 points, but your role players, I think, shot 56% from the field tonight. Why were you guys able to get them such good looks?
Well, I mean, the ball moved. Again, I felt like we were getting good shots in the first half. I just thought we had a lot of wasted possessions. I think about 22 or 23% of our total number of possessions in the first half were turnovers. And it's hard to score points doing that. That's why it was such a low-scoring game. They turned it over 10 times. We turned it over 10 times. There just wasn't a lot of shots at the basket. And I don't know what we ended up with turnover-wise. I know midway through the fourth, they only had 13, and so we had 15 turnovers, considering we only had 10. We had 5 in the second half. That was the biggest difference. And then we shot a much better percentage. And I thought Paul got downhill. I thought we got to the free throw line. That was critical. It's been 2 games now where we've done a better job getting to the free throw line. That had been something that we've been talking about a lot. The balance between getting to the free throw line and settling for jump shots. I think that the balance the last 2 games has been much better. But I thought the big key was we took care of the basketball. That's why I think we were able to get more shots up in the second half than we did in the first half. I think Jeremy's really a versatile player. Since I've been here, he's been a small forward, power forward, he's played center. He's playing all over the place. And as the NBA gets smaller and smaller, he's really effective when he's playing in the front court to 4 and 5. So I trust Jeremy. I've been around Jeremy a long time. I know him well. I thought he would respond and come out and play well. I think with Josh, he's smart in terms of the biggest difference for him is when you go from a perimeter player to guard or a small forward to the power forward spot. That's a huge difference. The 2 and the 3 are basically the same thing on just different sides of the floor. Once you start shifting into the front court, that's where it becomes really challenging. He's done a good job of absorbing both positions, and I played him tonight at the 3 and I played him at the 4. I think it just speaks to his versatility, his intelligence, and his understanding of what we're trying to do.
Real Talk Sports got a one-on-one with Jeremy Grant, who you can see his styling and profiling right behind me. I got a chance to ask him, even though he's a young player, has he given any advice to the rookies on OKC? You're still a young player and learning yourself, but have you given any of the rookies some advice this season so far?
Yeah, just tell them to shake off the nervousness and things like that. I know when Dakari was starting, it was his first game. Try to coach him through it a little bit, yeah, it's not too much. We got a lot of vets here that tell them a lot.
When you look at that third quarter coming out of the half, was that just the intensive mindset just to come out and get 39 points?
Yeah. Well, the focus is to pick it up in the third quarter. We kind of had a couple struggles in the third quarter to this point. I think we just wanted to pick it up on defense. I think defense turned the offense for us.
Real Talk Sports got a chance to catch up with the former Dallas Maverick, Raymond Felton, and of course, I had to ask him my Oprah Winfrey style question. I'm good for one Oprah style question. How has your love and appreciation for basketball changed from your rookie season until now?
It's something that changed my whole life, man. Basketball is not only just a sport to me. It's a job, and it's a lifeline. It's something that has paid my bills for the last. What's my 13th season? Last 13 years. So it's a lifeline for me. Mm-hmm.
Going from one end of the spectrum, from a veteran in the NBA to a newfound NBA rookie scoring his first basket tonight, Real Talk Sports got a one-on-one with Terrence Ferguson. First things first, talk to me about this first year for you. How has it been so far?
It's been pretty exciting. Especially with the players we have on the team for my first year. A bunch of Hall of Famers, as in Carmelo, Russ, and PG. So. Just learn from them, every day, it's a blessing.
What's been the most difficult transition for you so far? Going from, to the pros. It's a different league.
It is differently. Just the pace of the game, way faster than it was overseas. I got my teammates here to help me, push me every day in practice and in training. So that was pretty good so far.
And then tonight, scoring first buckets. First couple, yes. You've got to get that on the record, you guys. How did it feel seeing it go through the glass?
I know it felt pretty good, especially getting that first NBA dunk. And so a great pass by Ray. First, I got to get my everything to him because he set it up for me. But it felt pretty good though.
And then, do you have any goals for yourself this rookie year, or just kind of take it in and learn as you go?
Just learn. Like I said, we got players like PG, Melo, and Russ. So just learning. How to be professional and just day by day.
My show is Real Talk Sports. I always ask a Real Talk question. So what is on your pregame playlist that gets you ready for the game? Who are you listening to?
Playlist. See, I changed it up a lot. It depends like how I'm feeling. Sometimes it's in the gospel, like I play gospel radio. Sometimes it's like hardcore rap. Like that's a Lil Wayne bumping. So I change it up, just depending on my mood. You can vibe with it.
Right here with our rookie highlight from OKC. In more than a few of our first 14 games with the Dallas Mavericks, our third quarter has been our Achilles heels. Head coach Rick Carlisle says that is something that needs to change.
We're struggling in the third a lot, and so we've got to fix it. It's got to become a mentality. We've just got to do better in all areas. I mean, we're suffering with turnovers. Missed shots are something that is just going to happen. In the NBA, you can't bellyache about missed shots, but your defense has got to be consistent, and you got to execute, take care of the ball, and you got to be able to stop the other team. And tonight, giving up 39 in the third was, that was the game. We do need to get to the free throw line more, but we can't simply just drive it haphazardly and hope for whistles. We've got to do it with purpose. We've got to do it out of a position of strength. And so we'll look at it and we'll keep working on it. They're a long team. They switch liberally. They're a good vertical team. They don't foul a lot, and so they make it tough. And in those situations, we've got to counter with other things where we can put points on the board.
Tonight, the Dallas Mavericks did come out strong with a hit-first type of mentality. We outscored the Thunder 20-18 at the end of the first quarter, but our lapse was in the second and third quarter, and I got a chance to talk to Maxi Kebler about that. When you look at tonight's game, Coach said there were some positive things as you guys beat them in 3 out of the 4 quarters. How do you guys kind of build on that and pull together a full 48 minutes?
I mean, we talked about it as a team. We have to win the third quarter. I think that's the most important part. A lot of games we came out of in the second half and we didn't perform like we did before, and that always hurts us.
And is that like a mental adjustment or just coming out with that mindset, or is it a little bit deeper than just the mental?
I think it's just staying mentally in it and keep up the same pressure like we did in the first 2 quarters.
Dallas Mavericks are still looking for their 3rd win of this NBA season, and we play the San Antonio Spurs, who are sitting 4 in the Western Conference at 8-5 for this NBA season. So if you want to be in the game, all you have to do is follow me on all my social media sites at I am Valencia King, and you could be sitting with the Dallas Mavericks fans.
Last name watch, first name smart, so many features, where should I start? Gotta protect the heart, only got one ticker. The watch will let you know if it's slower, if it's quicker. And if you wanna go and always on your feet, it can count the calories from the food you eat. And even as you sleep, it can monitor ya, check your blood pressure, and let you know when it's up. You got a 10 o'clock meeting, set the reminder, which could be seen from a digital screen. You can make a phone call, 4.0 Bluetooth technology installed. You can get it all at the price within a budget. Buy it as a gift and I bet you they gon' love it. Man, woman, or child, it's a technological best friend. It's kinda hard to deny it, so go buy it cause it's setting the trend. I think I've said enough, so I think I'll stop, but I'll leave you 5 words. You gotta get your watch. Watch. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta get watch.
Hey everyone, Valencia King here for your post-game conversation with Real Talk Sports. Unfortunately, we are talking about our Dallas Mavericks sitting in the last place of the Western Conference at 2 wins and 13 losses as they fell tonight to the San Antonio Spurs. Final score 97-91. The San Antonio Spurs were able to slip out of Dallas with the win tonight due to their defensive effort, especially down the stretch in the 4th quarter. And I got a chance to talk to Paul Gasol, NBA veteran, about the defensive end, what he's teaching the young players, and how has his love and appreciation grown since his rookie season up until now.
You got to want it, you got to work for it, you got to earn it, and you got to stay focused, locked in, disciplined, and understand what it takes, and look at those veteran players, how they do it, in order for them to stick around that long and to play at this level for as long as we have. You have in the team, you get Manu, you get Tony Parker, you get myself, 16 plus years in the league. The 3 of us, so they got plenty of role models and guys to look up to.
It has changed as any. How has the love and appreciation grown from your rookie year until now?
From my point, oh man, well, I mean it's been a long road, but it's been exciting, and I want to continue to enjoy it, and I work hard to be able to do so. I really, it's humbling. It's really humbling at the end of the day to be in this league as competitive as it is, to stick around and to earn the respect that you have to earn in order to have the trust of teams giving you contracts and extending you and wanting to be a part of their teams and their franchises. So I've had an incredible career, very blessed, very lucky. Again, I want to continue to extend it and have fun in the process.
Head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, Rick Carlisle, only used a 9-man roster tonight, and he says moving forward, he's not looking to make many changes.
But generally, this time of year is pretty stagnant because, until December 15th rolls around and guys signed as free agents can be moved, there's not a ton of activity. But my focus is the guys that we have right now and helping them fight through this, get better, get back on the winning side of things.
The Dallas Mavericks are still looking to get out of their slump and get their third win and possibly be on the roll to getting some more. Harrison Barnes says they're kind of in a rut right now.
I think there's a balance to be had with both. I think, right now, in trying to get out of this rut, I think we're trying to figure that out. I mean, they just, every time we made a little mental lapse, they got going. Marcus had a game going the whole time, but, Patty hit some shots. We let Forbes get some easy ones, a couple miscommunications. And we know that's, coming to the game, that's what they're going to do. They're going to capitalize every time we make a mistake.
If you are a hashtag MFFL Mavs fan for life, you may be wondering, is Dirk going to be sitting out any games anytime soon? Well, here's what he had to say.
I feel better. It's been a long road for me. Obviously 11 games in 18 days coming out of the gate didn't really help. Probably in hindsight should have maybe set out 1 or 2. Maybe that would have helped a little bit, but it's come a long way. Legs feel better. I feel like I can make some moves again out there. I even had a couple free throw line isos today. Felt better. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working. And now we got another 2-day stretch here. We'll get some work in and hopefully get better.
Dallas Mavericks won't have too much time to sit with this loss as they get ready for a back-to-back this weekend against Minnesota and Giannis with the Milwaukee Bucks. If you want to be in the building, all you have to do is follow me on all my social media sites at I am Valencia King, and you could be our next Real Talk Sports ticket giveaway winner. Shout out to our winners tonight. Take a look.
Say I don't know about them, but know about me. I hustle every day, all I know is more cheese. See, I know about me, don't know about you. All I know